So this problem is going to be similar to the last one. We have coins in this problem. So Matilda has a handful of quarters and dimes. So I'm going to use Q for how many quarters she has and D for how many dimes she has. They have a total value of $8.55. So she might have like 20 coins, but depending on how many are quarters and how many are dimes, that'll determine how much money she has. So it's like you have a value equation and then you have a number equation. Okay. So the number of quarters is 3 more than twice the number of dimes. So the number of quarters, Q, equals 3 more than twice the number of dimes. Okay, so she has more quarters than dimes. Well, there you go. And again, our answer, we can't have part of a quarter, so it's got to come out to be an integer. Okay, so that's the second, I did the second sentence first. I did that equation. The number of quarters, Q, is equal to 3 more than twice the number of dimes. Okay, great. Now let's go to the value equation. Each quarter is going to be 25 cents, so 0.25 Q, and each dime is going to be 10 cents. So 25 cents for each quarter, 10 cents for each dime, for a total of $8.55. Okay, now I would probably take that bottom equation and multiply by 100 to get rid of the decimal. So that would just be me. Just assume get rid of the decimals. Think of it in terms of pennies. And then it looks like we're all set up for substitution because we have right here that Q equals 2D plus 3. So I'm going to take that and plug it in right there for the Q. And so I'm going to get 25 times 2D plus 3 plus 10D equals 8.55. All right, so now I'll distribute. That's 50D plus 3 times 25 is 75, plus 10D equals 8.55. And then I'll combine the 50D and the 10D, so 60D plus 75 equals 8.55. So we're getting somewhere. Subtract the 75. So I have 60D equals 0.8780. And then hopefully 60 goes into 780. An even number of times, because again, we can't have part of a dime. It's got to be like 5 dimes or 6 dimes. Can't have 5.5 dimes. Okay, so I think we're going to get 13 here. I did my division right. And so she has 13 dimes. Now, how many quarters is she going to have? Well, way back at the beginning, there was an equation that said quarters is 3 more, the number of quarters she has is 3 more than twice the number of dimes. So we had that equation. So I'm going to put in for the D now a 13. I just figured out D was 13. And then I've got to do a little bit of math. 26 plus 3, which is 29. So I'm going to say she has 29 quarters and 13 dimes. So let's just write that. So dimes, she has 13 of them. Quarters, she has 29 of them. Now we can do a real quick check here. So dimes, that would be $1.30 if she had 13 of them. Now I don't know what 29 times 25 is, but I'll figure that out. So I'm just checking here. What's 29 times 25? Let's see. Get my calculator. 725. And if that adds up, yeah, okay, so that looks good. I added up to 8.55 and it was supposed to. So that's just a check, just double checking it.